All right, so we are here with the LR TIEN banner. It's about 1 minute here before reset, so if we do this really quickly, the banner is going to be live. Now, I got one of the predictions right. Just looking at it, this is my first reaction. I did get Cell Max correct, I said because of Final Trump card. But looking at it right here, surprisingly, they are doing the Ginyu Force characters right here. And overall, I would say, okay. Listen, by no means is this reaction advocating for summoning. This video is going to be about should you summon or not. But this was a better lineup than I thought it would be, right? Now, who do we got? We have Tien here. We have Cell Max. He's going to work with the Final Trump card team. Again, that's why he's here. It's just for another character to buff Tien's leader skill. The answer for this one should be a resounding no. You should not be summoning on this banner with your Dragon Stones. We have free-to-play means to be summoning, and those are the ones that we should be using and then stopping. The Global Dokkan campaign, I know you guys are tired of hearing about it, I'm sure, but we have to keep mentioning it, is going to be live here in a few weeks, so just continue to save your stones unlike I've been doing. But Cell Max kind of aged out, Ginyu I guess is alright, and then the sub-EZAs for the Ginyu Force, they're just okay as well. But then Beerus and this Hercule right here is one of the better characters on the banner. This is not a horrendous featured lineup for a legendary summon, but by no means should you be summoning on this banner. This is an easy, very, very, very easy stay away. So if you have any inclination to summon on this, you definitely don't want to be doing so. So let's go ahead and take a look at our ticket summon. This is going to be the JP version. Again, we are just hoping to get lucky here, get in, get out, maybe pull something. We don't, right? Not really the end of the world by any means, but we shall see. This first multi is going to be nothing. Again, it would take a pretty lucky fake out here or a screen crack, but I don't believe we're going to be getting that. So no Super Saiyan, nobody flying in. This is just how these typically tend to go when you are just doing multiples of 7 with these because it is no guaranteed SSR. So again, don't worry too much about what you pull here because these are just free, just Yamcha flying in. Things are not looking good for us. No, these are not going to be good. So unless we get like a lucky like rift or something on the next multi, these are not looking good for us whatsoever. So you know, I can't be too upset, didn't get anything, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and see these last ones right here. And what do you got for me, game? It looks like nothing. Piccolo, okay, so we are relying on Vegeta with gold text, and we are fusing. Okay, so we did get an LR. That is nice, whether it be Tien, it be Cell Max, it could be the Ginyu here. I could use all 3 of the featured LRs, and that would work out, but again, not really expecting much. This will probably just be an LR I already have. It's a fake out, and it's going to be, that is Tien. Okay, so there we go. All right, we got him. Awesome. All right, so cool. Again, with the tickets, that is very good, obviously. Oh my god, 2? No way. UI Goku, okay. Oh my god, double fake out. All right, so I got a little ahead of myself with the tickets, but it is done. Thank you very much, Special Dokkan Day. That is why we like Special Dokkan Day. So just kind of funny how that goes. But again, whether or not you should be summoning is the answer is pretty easy. And that is just sort of the way that it goes. So when it comes to what you should be saving for and stuff like that, Global Dokkan campaign, right? That's just what we need to be thinking about moving forward. And it's tough, right? Because this Tien is a very good character. I'm trying to stay focused a little bit. That Tien pull kind of threw me off a little bit. But he's very good, but by no means is he worth summoning for when we have so many other things coming up. When you think about like just the way that this character is going to be operating, the leader skill that he has, Final Trump card and Earthlings is not really going to be like a super crazy team. So with that, right, there's just is not a major reasoning to be chasing these characters. And again, if you guys don't know, we always talk about this with value on legendary summon banners. It's just not going to be like an ideal scenario for you to be summoning on a banner that just does not have the value. So it's like, yeah, you could potentially get the summon points, you know, you have the little pity coins or whatever, and you could potentially get them, but it's just one of those scenarios where you just have to hold off, right? And I just want to make sure that that is clear. So with that being said, we do have him, so I might as well show you the process here. With this guy, I believe there are various ways that we can level his super attack up. in a pretty quick fashion. I don't know them off the top of my head. I guess it would be the Prime Battle would probably be the way that you want to level up this guy's super attack while just like saving your resources and whatnot. So it's like, if you guys don't know, I guess we can kind of like talk about this during the video. If you don't know, we go over here, and then I guess it would be in the Portal of Memories. If you have keys, you can go ahead and do this. But the Tien Prime Battle is going to be dropping. I guess it's just taken away. Is it just taken away right now because of the event here? Is it just not here? Tien. No, I guess it's just down right now. I don't know. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. But that's going to be a way that you could potentially farm up the medals for him. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Right? It's just not here. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, there's new missions for Million Arena too. Oh my god, there's so much going on. It's content. Oh my god, it's content in Dokkan. I can't believe it. But yeah, so whether or not we'll just use Kai's, right? I don't recommend doing this, but again, if you are thinking about summoning on this banner, I think the answer is a very easy no. But if you want to use your tickets, I think that's obviously that's not a want to use your tickets. If you got the tickets, make sure you use them, because if you guys don't know, these tickets are things that expire, right? Like you cannot use them and like stack them up for a banner, because then you'd be getting a one up on the system, and Akatsuki is trying their best to not let you do that. So make sure that you go in here and you spend those tickets on this banner, and maybe you get lucky like I did. Doesn't mean, you know, you could just pull potentially some other LRs, right? It might not be Tien, but it might be somebody else. And then you should be good to go, right? Just see what you can get. Maybe you get lucky like I did, and then you're good. But we have to keep moving onwards, brothers, right? The Global Dokkan campaign, this is an indicator, right? If this Tien is this good, imagine what a hypothetical Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku would potentially look like, right? Like my buddy said that when I was talking to him earlier, and I was like, yeah, that's a good point. It's just like, think about how much better some of these characters are going to be in the future when we have them ready to go. And that is definitely a good point. So make sure that you are being disciplined. Again, I don't foresee a world where Dokkan just completely flops on the Global Dokkan campaign. They have to, the Global Dokkan campaign at this point, like it has to be a massive success, right? Because we've just had way too long of a stretch here, at least in terms of like the public perception of the game has not had much going on. And that's definitely the case, right? I don't have a gazillion things to make videos on right now, and it's a tough spot. So when we have hopefully a hype Global Dokkan campaign, all of that can kind of be remedied. But again, this is something that is sort of new and reflecting on the way that the new schedule is working, right? This is the JP Dokkan schedule, where like the end of May all the way up until June, all the way until about the end of June with Tanabata, it's a little bit of a lull after Golden Week, right? And this year, Golden Week, the character from Golden Week not being very good did not help. So all of this should just kind of be on this a bit of a long tangent, but this Tien banner, absolutely not worth your tickets or your stones for summoning. But again, it comes down to preference, right? If Tien is your favorite character and you're going to enjoy using him the most in the game out of any other LR that you could possibly pull, then by all means summon on this banner. But if you are somebody who wants to use your stones in the most responsible way, you want to be the most disciplined with your stones and get the most value for them, this is not going to be the place to summon. There's just no reason to be summoning on this banner with a major anniversary level celebration being so close. This character being so good is just a prime definition of bait. So make sure you stay disciplined and you do not summon on this banner. That is the one thing that I need you guys to please take from this video. Use your tickets, get lucky with those hopefully, and if not, oh well, this character will be available on Carnival banners moving forward in any potential multis. So if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to leave a like before you go, and subscribe if you are new so that way you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content. We're sort of just gearing up for the next portion here, right, of the Global Dokkan campaign coming in the way and stuff like that. And honestly, I think what we'll do really quickly is, if you want to stay tuned, we'll run over to Global and do the Zero to Hero portion of this. But if not, you guys want to go, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time, and let's go ahead and go over to Global and do the summons over there. Okay, so I'm recording this section in the past for the Zero to Hero episode that you're in right now. You can see your boy got lucky over on the JP side of things for LR Tien. Let's go ahead and see how the global summons go. Okay, so some of you might be wondering, how did you get these tickets? These were from the special Dokkan Day. I did not do the missions for these on camera because it was already like a 2-minute process, and there's really no like secrets to it, right? You literally just play the Room of Spirit time event and all that fun stuff, and then you just go in, you grab these tickets, and you're good to go. So we're gonna have 3 chances to obtain some LR characters here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and run this segment right here, see what we can get, and then we will get back to your regularly scheduled Zero to Hero programming. I just need to hop on here and do this really quickly while I'm recording it, and we're also just gonna be tossing this into the Should You Summon video just so you can see all 42 of my tickets in one video. So kind of just some fun stuff here. What do you got for me? Here we go. Here we go. Looks like nothing over here. They're going to make me work for it over on Global, aren't they, right? Let's see. What do you got for me? Come on. The Global Gods. You know I love Global. Ooh, just TN. Is that a sign? Rainbow text. So it's an SSR. How many of these do you got for me? This could be something. Just TN on the TN banner. The UI Goku screen crack. Just TN to pull a TN would be pretty poetic. Okay. Raccoon and Goldo, we'll take that actually. We can use that for the special pose team. I'm completely okay with that. And then just Piccolo. All right, so unless something crazy happens here, it's looking like nothing is going to be coming from this, but there we have it, right? Unless something crazy happens, like I said, which it doesn't look like it, not too bad, right? We'll take a copy of TN. That is a huge W from tickets, and that is the purpose of them. But Global Zero to Hero, you know what? Honestly, I'm disappointed it wasn't TN, but I'm very happy with Raccoon and Goldo. These guys will fit very well on the special pose team that we're working on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and let's get back to the Zero to Hero episode.